Andy. I'm so glad that you got a hold of me. I heard you had some questions, and I'm glad you could find a few minutes to join me here. I'd really love to hear what's on your mind.
Hey, well, thanks a lot, Katie. Yeah, I'm over in just been looking forward to reaching out to you and other candidates um, to particularly find out what some of your thoughts are on climate change. So I've been here in the county. We bought land up in the Aeneas Valley way back in 1978. 120-acre old homestead, and we've been working that for years. I have family roots in the Okanagan. My mom was born and raised in the Okanagan, graduated from Okanagan High School in 1941. And so I've really come to love and appreciate, the people and just everything about this wonderful, unique county of ours. So anyway, I've had concerns about the issue of climate change, and I'm in contact with lots of other folks too who share similar feelings, and would love to hear some of your thoughts about climate change.
Well, thank you for that. It's an issue that I believe is real. I know that not all that long ago, people disputed whether it was happening, and I think that part of the discussion is behind us. I think there is nobody really who is arguing with the fact that our climate is changing. We can set the topic of why that is off to the side, but we need to face that reality that it is changing, and we need to be very realistic about how we're going to approach that. Things are different. The future is going to be different than the past. And how that is not entirely known, but there are some pretty robust scientific tools that have been used to do predictions, and they predict over a range of possibilities. And, I actually just read recently with this horrible fire season that just came upon us this month. That some folks went back and looked at what the predictions were years ago. They went back a decade or more to see if we are in line with what they thought was going to happen back then. And we are on the most extreme end of those predictions. We are kind of following the path of the worst case scenario. And so that, I really think, is a big red flag for us to start thinking we are not going to turn this ship around anytime soon. So we need to shift our thinking to, okay, how are we going to make ourselves resilient to the changes that are happening? How are we going to help our communities protect our homes? There are all kinds of tools. There are different building styles. There's ways that we can landscape around our homes to protect them more. The Firewise concept is out there, and we need to think about how we can help people implement that. The other part of this is that there's going to be other extreme weather events, not just fires, but the more extreme flooding is a possibility, and that can affect our infrastructure. So I really think that my focus is on preparedness and being willing to go out there and look for resources that we can bring back to our county in terms of ideas, in terms of funding, and collaboration with other groups who are preparing, and work together to make ourselves as resilient as we can be. So I don't know how that fits with what your thoughts are. I'd love to hear what you think.
Yeah, well, oh boy, I really appreciate what you're saying, and I'm so grateful you've done the research and have that insights and concern. I've been thinking a lot about how to build more support and understanding, with all of us living in the county. And I really feel like, people involved in agriculture, the ranching community, the forestry and logging community, all have a stake in our changing climate. And we love the climate that we were born with, and we see it changing in front of our eyes. And so, what are some of your thoughts about working with a wide diversity of folks in the county to tackle the issue?
Yeah, I think that we have to all work together. I don't think we have a choice. I think there's a lot of opportunity. I mean, it's a challenge, but it's also an opportunity, because in the solutions we come up with, I think, are included potential for more jobs, for example. I think maintaining our forests and doing the right type of thinning and forest management is also an opportunity to create jobs. And so I think that I would really hope that the people in that segment of our community would want to sign on and be a part of that. The ranchers and farmers, of course, we all need water, and we need that for our livestock and to grow the feed that we feed our livestock, and to grow our food here that we grow. So I think everybody has the desire to want to continue doing what they're doing. And hopefully, there's a lot of tools out there in terms of new technology to make our use of water more efficient.
That's a good point.
And so, getting people on board and just showing them what's out there and showing them examples of where it's been used and that it works would be a good first step. And so, yeah, I think we need to bring everybody to the table and really work together so that people can continue to have our rural agricultural lifestyle that we love so much here.
Well, I'm just hoping I see our county commissioners as having the potential of playing a really key role in preparing us for the future, and also doing things like you mentioned to mitigate working in the forests, working with the ranchers, working with the growers. All of us pulling together could really make this, our county exceptional.
Yeah, I mean, we could be, I think, a leader, a model of how to do it right if we all get together. And it's just, I see it as a win-win-win situation all around, if we do it the right way. And so, yeah, and the county elected officials are the leaders, and they are the ones that have the visibility and the access to other people who are working on this. And there's power in numbers. And so, yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to get to work. Thanks so much for joining me, Andy. It was really great to talk to you, and I look forward to seeing you in person soon.
Okay, well, thanks so much, Katie. I'm really rooting for you, and just let me know, how we can work together in the future too.
I will do that. Thanks, Andy.
Okay, and thanks for all that you do.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye.